So I'm going to show you how to set a custom white balance on the Nikon D600. So as you know, over here on the left, the button in the middle will let you select your white balance. So if you press and hold that button and rotate your command dial on the rear, you have a bunch of white balance options. Now, a fancy way to set your white balance, if you want to see what you're doing, is to rotate through while in live view, and you can actually see what the effect is. Now on the D600, you can't set a custom white balance if you're in live view, which is probably not a problem for most people because who the heck uses live view? So if we're in here, I'm holding white balance, I can scroll through until I get to an option that says pre. Now if I rotate the sub-command dial on the front of the camera, you can see it cycles through certain presets, and I have 4 of them on this camera. Now in order to set the balance, the white balance, I'll select a preset, and then I'll let go of the white balance button, and then I'll hold the white balance button. And you're waiting for it to flash pre. Now you can see on the top of this camera, it's flashing pre. And while it's flashing pre, I have to press the shutter. And you can see that the camera says good and pre. That means that it successfully set the white balance. So I guess we can go in and check it by going into live view and seeing what the white balance looks like. And you can see it's got a really blue hue to it. And that's most likely because I pointed the camera straight up at the ceiling, which is somewhat orange, and so it set a blue-white balance. So if I were to do the same thing, pointed at that white balance card, so again, I can't do it in live view, so I need to leave live view, press and hold the white balance key until that flashes pre, then point it at my white balance card, and I have to press the shutter fully down. Then it says good and pre, and I've set my white balance, so let's go and check it. And that looks like white. So that's how you set a custom white balance in the Nikon D600.